What's up, snackers? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jax and I'm from Snack Detour, and today I'm going to be doing an honest review of this Akaso Brave 4 4K action camera. If you want to check out my unboxing video, you can click over here somewhere, and I give some initial thoughts and first impressions of the camera. But today, let's get into the actual day-to-day of this camera. So let's start off with the pros of this action camera. It comes with a cool docking station and not one, but two batteries. Speaking of batteries, these batteries aren't that bad in terms of battery life, but when you're shooting in 4K, I find that it drains the batteries quite fast compared to if you're shooting in 1080p, so keep that in mind. So the video footage from the Akaso 4K camera is only slightly better than my old GoPro Hero 3. So this thing is about 6 years old. You can see the footage on the screen right now, side by side, and you can tell, yeah, the Akaso camera has better coloring, but it's not groundbreaking. So in 6 years, the action cameras haven't gotten that much better in my opinion. Well, comparing, apples to oranges, I guess. I'm not too sure how the new Hero 7s or 8s stacks up to the old GoPro or to this Akaso, but I feel like an action camera is an action camera. So another pro is that it comes with a crap ton of accessories, and for $80 US or $90 Canadian, that's pretty good. You don't have to go out and buy more accessories. So being able to play back your footage on the camera itself is another big plus. I really enjoy being able to look at the footage and make sure that it's good before taking something else. So this camera is very easy to use. You can cycle through the settings easily and change settings to whatever you need it for. So let's go to the cons about this action camera. So the memory card slot is just right here. Easily enough, you can remove it by pressing down just like a GoPro and taking it out. But inserting it, you have to push really far down. As you can see, I'm pushing pretty far down, but it just pops back up. If you don't have nails like me, I have to use like a screwdriver just to push it down far enough before it clicks in. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So another bad thing about this camera is the case that it came with. When I was using it for my test rides, the camera case would actually fog up a bit, and it created this weird kind of fog thing around where the camera was. I'm gonna show you some footage, and you can see it right in the corner here, and it's like ever so slightly, but once you start moving, it would kind of clear up. I feel like it's not getting a clear enough seal in this case. I don't know if I just got like a dud, but that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so the build quality. The Akaso build quality is definitely not as good as the GoPro, even comparing to an old model. It's lighter than my GoPro, and also on the inside when you are removing the battery, you can kind of see exposed wires there, and you can't see that with the GoPro. It's properly sealed. Again, comparing to my old GoPro, the sound quality on this camera in terms of what it captures is not as great with no external mics connected, which is kind of weird. Here's some sound footage from when I went for a ride, and they're both in their fully waterproof cases, and you can tell that the GoPro has better sound quality. Another thing that I don't like about this Akaso camera is that there's no blinking red light on the front like my GoPro has, where it kind of shows you that it's turned on, especially if you're not able to look at the back screen to make sure it's actually recording. The only way to tell that it's recording is if you see like the timer on the front counting down or counting up in terms of the minutes that it's taking. But other than that, you don't know if you're recording. Finally, the battery door on this thing is utter crap. Like, you just pry it off like this and it's very flimsy. The first few times I was taking it off, it felt like I was almost gonna break it. So it's very light, like the whole camera. And again, it goes back to the build quality of this camera. It's not the greatest, but it's only 90 bucks. So all in all, this camera is not that terrible for the cost. At $80 US or $90 Canadian, it's a decent buy if you can get over the shortfalls of this camera. You can always pony up times for the cost for a Hero 7 or 8, but as a secondary camera for me, I think this will serve its purpose. Alright, so that's everything for me today, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye!